I would like to speak with the Chief of Police, if I may.
Who's calling, please?
My name is Kim. I called yesterday. My call is recorded and it's also shared to the social media and public. My car was stolen by your officers and I want to speak with the chief and find out what he's going to do to get my vehicle back to me or buy me a new one.
All calls, you can direct to our town attorney, Derek Schropp. If you'd like his number, I could give it to you.
Yeah, that's great, but are you the Chief of Police? Because, see, I've got paperwork ready.
Ma'am, you can speak with our town attorney.
Then you might want to put me through the chief before I do that. What is your name? What is your name?
Phone number is 352.
What is your name?
589.
What is your name? You're on audio record being shared to 6 Investigates. What is your name? Bitch didn't want to answer. So we'll call Lake County and find out what they want to do.
The Sheriff's Office.
Good morning. Do you have an Internal Affairs department that I can speak with?
Pardon me?
Internal Affairs, please.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you want me to spell it for you, ma'am? INTERNALAFFAIRS. You are on record being shared to public media. I'd like to speak with Internal Affairs, please.
Well, I'm sorry, that is not out of this building. You'll have to call our main office.
Thank you. You're shared to YouTube, ma'am. For being rude and disrespectful, we're going to make sure you're shared to YouTube. Now, would you like to kindly give me that information again?
Yes, I said you'll have to call our main office, and I'll gladly give you that phone number.
Thank you for changing your attitude now that you know you're on audio record and being shared to YouTube. So what's that number, ma'am?
352 343 9500. You'll listen to the prompts and hit the one that is the department that you need.
Okay, now you can look at House for Justice on YouTube and you can find yourself there. And maybe after that you can correct your attitude because this will be brought to the attention of the state, ma'am.
I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, you don't need to explain to me why you gave me a bad attitude. I'm a taxpayer and I was violated by these officers out here, and you giving me an attitude is not justified, okay?
I wasn't.
Okay, well, it's all caught on audio record and shared to YouTube, ma'am.
You were saying.
Of course, I'd justify that situation too if I was being recorded and shared to YouTube. But you have a wonderful day.
I didn't even know that's what you said.
Well,
and that's besides the point. So you have the number, and I hope you're able to find the department that you need to speak with.
You're right, and I hope you're able to find House for Justice on YouTube and just hear yourself on there and find out what you can do to adjust your attitude to the next person that calls, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Office. If this call is an emergency, please hang up your phone and call 911.
Good morning. We have a situation that needs to be tended to in the fact that Lake County, Lady Lakes Police Department made a traffic stop, and it was a frivolous traffic stop. I have all proof, and I've been requesting to speak with Records Department. I've requested Internal Affairs. I sent a report in, and nobody acted on it. I asked to speak with the Chief of Police of Lady Lake yesterday. It's all on audio record, as this is too. I want to speak with somebody, and I want somebody to tell me why the black officer, the white female officer, and the white male officer that pulled me over and impounded my vehicle did such an act, knowing that I proved to them that that vehicle belonged to me. They left me stranded during a missing person search for my own daughter that was found in the hospital under a sex trafficking case. And this was all during the time that the officers in Lady Lake...
Can I get your name and phone number and I'll have a supervisor call you?
No, you may not. You may put a supervisor on the phone now, or I can escalate this, ma'am. You're on YouTube, and I've requested to speak with somebody in regards to this. So if I can't speak with somebody in regards to this, we're just going to cut through the chase, and I'm going to file a lawsuit against all of you for aiding, abetting, and hindering a case. How about that?
Okay, first of all, this is the Lake County Sheriff's Office. You're going to
That's
want
good.
a supervisor from Lady Lake Police Department.
No, they told me I had to call here for Internal Affairs. So would you put me through to Internal Affairs, or give me your... Okay, what is your name? What is your name, ma'am? What is your name?
My name's Amy.
Okay, and what's your ID number, Amy? Because you're on YouTube right now.
Okay, I'm just telling you, I don't have a Lady Lake supervisor sitting here with me.
I don't care about a Lady Lake supervisor. I asked to speak with Internal Affairs, and they told me at Lady Lake that I needed to call Lake County Sheriff's Department to speak with Internal Affairs to make a report against them. So,
Okay, hold on one second, please.
thank you. This right here is what I want the answers to. They stole my fucking blazer, without a doubt. And then they had a copy of my...
Morning, professional standards. May I help you?
Yeah, professional standards. Who am I speaking with, sir? This is an audio recording. I'm going to be recording this call due to the fact that Lady Lake, back in November, 3 officers were involved in stealing my vehicle. They told me that my vehicle didn't prove to belong to me. I gave them proof of registration. They took the photocopy of my bill of sale. They took all my information. I had them on the phone with DMV because the black officer took the phone out of my hand. He also took my phone out of my hand and took it to his cruiser and went through it. Now, I've already shared this information with YouTube and the whole nation, and I want to know why you people are neglecting to do anything about it. I called Lady Lake. I put in an internal affairs complaint. Nobody called me back. I called Lady Lake again. They told me I have to call Lake County Sheriff's Department to make a complaint with Internal Affairs. So I call back here. I'm told that I have to call back to Lady Lake. This has been nothing but a game. I've had problems since 2016 with Lake County Sheriff's Department and Levy County Sheriff's Department with transparency issues. I want some answers, sir. I want some answers today. And I want to know who's going to buy me a new vehicle and pay for the punitive damages that were brought on due to the fact that I was left stranded during the time that my daughter was noted missing in a sex trafficking case that involves police in Florida at a Daytona Beach and Orlando. So knowing that your 3 frivolous cops in Lake County, Lady Lake Police Department, stopped me unjustifiably, went through my phone. I have audio recording and surveillance. Okay, they went through my phone. He took the phone out of my hand and was talking to DMV and verified that the vehicle was registered. And when you register with a temporary plate in the state of Vermont, it's good for 60 days. They don't enter it into the computer. So I called DMV and I verified that with the lady, and he ripped the phone out of my hand and told me that's not what he wanted to know. So with that being said, my registration, he took a copy of that. He took a copy of my ID, which he pulled out of my wallet. He had no search warrant for my vehicle. He had no reason to seize my vehicle. I proved my innocence, and I proved it again on YouTube, which I'm proving again right now, with a copy of my bill of sale, which is the original, the title to my vehicle, the insurance card to my vehicle, and I want to know what y'all are going to do to make sure that I get my vehicle back, or you buy me a new one and you pay for punitive damages, or I'm going to have to file a lawsuit. And again, this is all shared to the nation on YouTube. And I am not done yet. I am tired of being abused by your police officers in Levy County, Lake County, and all of the state of Florida. And I want to know what you're going to do to take initiative to stop the actions of your officers.
May I speak now, ma'am?
You may, sir. I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with the fact that my daughter was missing and she was pronounced dead at one point. I went down there to save my daughter's life from sex trafficking. Michael Chitwood, from the deputy sheriff, okay? Your sheriff over there in Volusia County, okay? I don't know if he's your friend or what, but he's part of the sex trafficking and human trafficking. And nobody wants to do anything about it. I've got a 21-minute recorded report with a sex trafficking officer out of Orlando that can prove that during the time that your officers in Lake County, Lady Lake, stole my vehicle, my daughter was missing. Now, you wouldn't be very happy about this either. You would be very unsettled, I'm pretty sure, if you had children like mine that mean a lot to you, okay? So let's start right there. I want answers, I want my vehicle returned, and I want punitive damages. And I want an answer, I want an apology publicly.
Ma'am, in order for me to help you, I have to let you know that I'm a clerk, I'm a civilian, I'm not a sworn officer, and I have to take down your information.
Okay.
I have to forward it to an investigator so that he
Thank
can
you.
get back in touch with you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. May I start off with your first name?
Yes, my name is Kimberly. My last name is Crosson, Crosson.
Crosson?
Yes, sir.
By any chance, on the upper right-hand corner, there may be like a L something case number?
Yeah, you hold on just a second. Let me get that out of my paper documents, please. The most important part about this is right from the beginning, I was getting messages from a serial killer named Pete Bondurant from Alabama. I had just gone to do a second segment of his story, and I didn't know that I was part of his plot, okay? Because he's tired of living on the outside. He has nothing to live for, is what he says. And I was actually second part of his plot. And because I got away from him, he called in and he messaged me and told me that he had called the cops and said that I had drugs or something like this. I promise you, they didn't even find an aspirin in my vehicle, okay? So, with that being said, they took my vehicle. God only knows what they did to it, but they're not going to make much money off it. And it's L21...
Oh, hold on. L?
21
Yeah.
01 7 6 5 5 or 6 5. I'm sorry, 1765.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
It says AF3 3H5E beside it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and anyways, it was
looking for.
okay, it was the date and everything on it. I mean, you can't even read his scribbling, so I don't know who the officer was. All I can tell you, he was black. And then there was a female that looks, she looks more like a guy than not, so I don't know her name either. And then the third officer, who was standing right in my face so close that I could smell his nasty breath, he said he was from Ohio, but he never identified himself. They also didn't identify the reason why they took my ID, why they took any of it, okay? Then they want to give me 3 tickets. The investigator needs to know I have a pacemaker. So the one ticket that they gave me for a seatbelt violation, first of all, the guy was over in a parking lot where he couldn't even see if I had a seatbelt on or not, okay? And I did have a seatbelt on, but I don't wear it across my pacemaker. I don't have to, okay? That's my right. So there goes the one ticket that he was frivolous about. Then he tells me that I've got illegal attachment of plates. That's a lie, because I have photos of my vehicle. The plate that originally was on it when I purchased it belonging to the former owner, I had turned that around as a backbone to the paper plate for the temporary tag while I traveled from Maine to Florida to find my missing daughter. So that was not illegal attachment of plate. What there was attached in the big window of the back rear view mirror window was the paper plate from the Department of Motor Vehicles out of the state of Vermont. And that's what he said. It was not registered, and that he had no proof that the vehicle was mine. How do you have no proof that the vehicle's mine when I have showed him the previous registration where it had been registered? I showed him the bill of sale. He took that from me, which was a copy of it. I've got the original, which is on YouTube, and I have the title in my hand. So all the papers that I want to know where the paperwork is that was ripped up in an envelope. He asked me why it was ripped up. I told him my daughter was not in a good condition situation. She ripped up paperwork of mine. She ripped up paperwork of her father's, separate households, and he could verify that. Everything that I told him, he already had the ramp truck there to haul my vehicle before I even was able to justify everything. He told me my license was no good, that I had a suspended Florida license. I don't even have a Florida license. I put my Florida license at rest when I got a Tennessee license. So therefore, he tried to charge me again with something frivolous. He was looking for a reason. He was looking for a reason, and I know for damn sure that my name is in that computer, and I also know that this is Mafia, Homeland Security, Levy County, and all of these police departments involved from Maine, Vermont, straight down to Florida. And it's been happening for the past 15 years. I want to stop put to it. I am going to file further charges if I do not hear something before noontime today that tells me at least somebody's working on this. I've already heard from Lady Lake that They told me to call their attorney and gave me the name of him because they don't want to deal with me. If they don't want to deal with me, it's because they know they did wrong. Somebody that didn't do wrong will stand up to the post and say, I didn't do wrong. And that's what I'm doing right here, right now, and I've been doing it since the time that they took my vehicle from me. I didn't do wrong. Your police officers did wrong, and I want it made right.
Miss Kimberly, can I have your address, please? Oh, you're on the road. I'm sorry. Okay, so...
On the road, and I'm going to be in Washington,
that's
D.C.
number that the investigator can get back to you at if you're on the road, ma'am.
Oh. Well, he doesn't need a phone number. He needs an email address, and he can use KIMCHOWES@gmail.com. And if he can't get that...
Ma'am, you must think I've had my second cup of coffee because I can't write that fast. Go ahead with that email again, please, slowly.
KIMCHOWES@gmail.com.
Thank you so much. I just want to read this back to you so make sure that I've got it correct. KIMCHOWES@gmail.com.
Correct.
Okay. And are you positive on that case number, the L2101 number?
No, I'm not positive because...
It might be something different.
I'm not positive because the numbers are so small and faded. L21011766 is what it looks like.
Okay. Miss Kimberly,
L21017656.
Civilian, I'm going to pass this on to our investigator so that he can look into it and get back in touch with you. He's got your email address, and I'm certain that he will get back to you at some
please.
point this week, okay?
No, it's going to be today, February 3rd, by noontime. Or, like I said, I can send him a copy of my letter of intent to sue Lake County, Lady Lake, as well as the state of Florida, the Attorney General, and more. So let's make sure that he does the right thing and try to contact me today so that this doesn't get escalated. Because all I'm asking is to settle this situation outside of court. But if I have to file another federal court case tomorrow while I'm already filing another case in Washington, D.C., I can do that, sir. I can send you the email copy of letter of intent at 12:05 p.m. if I do not receive some kind of correspondence. This is a major situation.
Okay, ma'am.
This is a major situation. My daughter was near dead, and you people are responsible for what happened. I don't care who was on duty. Now that you know about it and the other officers know about it, I hold you all responsible. If I don't receive a phone call back, I'm filing further suit, federal court, Washington, D.C.
Okay, ma'am. Hope you have a blessed day.
You as well. Thank you. And so all you know, that's the Lake County Sheriff's Department. They got the message loud and clear. So did Lady Lake. Have a nice day.